To Auto Transport Intel. Now that we've booked 3 vehicles for our 3-car wedge transporter, he actually wants to start picking up today. So we spent the day yesterday looking for cars. We started with a route scout, then we made some calls. We were able to book 3, and now it's time to verify the vehicles, make sure they're ready for pickup, get special instructions of where to park, anything else. I know we have release forms, so I can either try to get those to the pickup locations or just make sure the driver has them with him.
That's weird. Oh, I don't know what that is. It could be a guy that I called. There was a dealer trade that I called on that I didn't take.
Oh, okay.
Well, because he wanted to wait. He said, hey, if I still have it Saturday, and I'm like, if I'm empty Saturday, I'm in trouble.
Exactly.
It says ready ASAP, but it says, honestly, I don't even want to call that. Dealerships can be difficult to verify. It can be tough to get the right person on the phone. Alright, so this is what I call waking up a load, okay? Now, 1961 Buick Electra, it's big, you know, these cars from this era, from the, you know, golden age of America. They're big, beautiful cars. I'm sure it's fun to drive, but it's probably not fun to load. And, you know, the tires are different, the engines are different. It's 50 years old, it's going on 60 years old, so it's longer, probably heavier. So there's all these factors that make it not so great. Plus, COD is great, but it's only going to Columbus, and I'm not going to book a $100 connection load. I'm probably not going to mess with that. So that's it.
And you know, if it increases the miles, then you lose on your fuel mileage, which my truck will do, you know, between 5 and 7 miles to the gallon. So, you know, you're either burning up the fuel and paying IFTA taxes, or you're riding the turnpikes and you're paying big money there. So, you know, when you're going into Chicago, going into Detroit, from where I'm located, you really got to find a nut to crack there.
But I can make it work if, I'm clicking around, I need more money. I got the Fiat for $475. I would really like $475 on this Buick Electra. So if I can get $475 COD, I will book it. But I don't want to just flat out ask for another $75. Residential moves, they don't have that kind of, even $25 can be hard to get on a residential move, because the customer has already talked to a broker and there's already been a lot of back and forth and everybody's tired of the transaction, and the last thing the broker wants to do is call the customer back and ask for another $100. So, and that's what's going to happen. So what I need to do is let them realize that on their own. I need the broker to talk to the customer and say, you know what, your car's just not moving, you're running out of time, I'll bet if you add a little bit more money, it'll move. And so I want them to make that realization, add more money, and then I'll book it. But if I call it and ask for more money, I might just be more of an irritation. Now, waking up a load is a term that I say it all the time. Oh, if I wake up a load, it means I call it, I ask for more money, they say no, and then they have a conversation behind the scenes. They actually add more money, but since they already said no to me, they're not going to call me. Got to make sure that we keep track of these vehicles in a spreadsheet. Alright, so I just use a Google Drive spreadsheet. You can use any spreadsheet, but you have to keep track of the loads, because that's how you're going to make sure you get paid, and also any details of those vehicles. So we're going to start with a pickup date of today, July 7th. I know that the first one is picking up in Youngstown, Ohio. Now, how do I know this? Where am I getting this information? From his central dispatch account. We're going to go into dispatch to me. Hey, I'm calling about a load we put a bid in on, and I'm trying to see if there's any traction on that bid. Is there anything I can do to help? I mean, I got one spot. I can make it work if, I don't know, if I know what I need to do. And because we could grab it first thing in the morning tomorrow and deliver it, we deliver it first. I want to make it work. And we're good company and we're in good standing with you. So what can we do to make this work? Can you do 350? Hey, John. Okay, I'm on the phone with Ready Auto. Okay, Tennessee is a night drop, so you could drive north to Bristol. It's about, I mean, it's going to feel like an hour. Exactly, and the best I can get is $325, but you can have the load, dealer to dealer. It goes to Huntsville, drop it, and then go on to Birmingham. And there's nothing else. That's the problem. It's either this or an empty spot. Alright, thanks, bye. Okay, he said yes. Hey, good morning. My name is Jay. I'm a dispatcher. I got a driver coming in this morning to pick up a 2015 Chevy Equinox for transport.
To send this message now, press pound.
Okay, well, it is late. I try not to work this late, but sometimes that's just the way it goes. And then I got to get him his info. And so what we're going to do is right now we're going to put the load that he's going to pick up in the morning. We're going to go ahead and put that into Super Dispatch. It's easy enough. We're going to go into our dashboard and on Ready Auto Transport. I already saved the documents to my desktop. You just hit the little document icon, click on the transport order, save it to the desktop. Okay, so I've done that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the Super Dispatch dashboard. I'm going to click Import Dispatch Sheet. I'm going to choose the transport order. And since I'm already in his account, it opens up an edit screen. Throws it right in. And man, easy peasy.
And so with the trucking industry, they've so dependent on paper and faxes and all this craziness that they got going on with what they feel they have to have that, I walked into a car dealer and I said, I'm going to email you. And the guy goes, I don't know what to do with email. I'm like, well, you're going to have to sign on, buddy, and come up with an email address. Is this legal? I'm like, really? It's paperwork if you want paper. You have nothing to file. It's right there. You just dump it in a make-believe kind of cyber file. I had to explain it to him. I mean, dude, I'm telling you, it was off the hook.